Welcome to War Inc. Battlezone. I am here hopefully to help you select your weapons and gear when you start playing War Inc. In a few seconds, we'll get to selecting your equipment. The first gun is an AK-74, and the second one is an M16. Both these guns are pretty good guns. I would suggest using one of these. The SVD, which you will see come up in a second also, is a sniper rifle, but I suggest not using this from the start. More of an M16 or AK-74 would be the better choice. The M249 machine gun is definitely a gun I would not suggest using at all. RPG-7 is a good weapon, but you only have 2 shots and you're pretty much out after that. So go with the M16 or the AK-74. As a secondary weapon, I would choose any of the 3. All 3 guns are pretty good guns to start out with. It's more of your type, what one you like. Now when choosing your gear, keep in mind the weight and protection. The weight of an item really affects how much you're going to be able to run and move. Basically your speed. So if you're more of a run and gun character, you might want to go with less armor. But if you're more of a guy that runs out there and wants to take a lot of hits, go with a lot more armor. Next part, we're going to come up to skills. There are many trees of skills, and I suggest you look through them all. But I would suggest going with Assault first. Just the extra damage is a great help while playing War Inc. It is a shooter game, after all. Next we come up to abilities. I would suggest going with Double Up or Bulk Up. Double Up gives you the extra ammo you need, and Bulk Up gives you more armor protection, especially if you're in one of those heavy gears. The other 3 abilities are really not that necessary right now. And here you go. Here's a list of everything that you've chosen. Next thing you will see is the welcome back screen. It will show you new items in store and your expiring items. Also the daily bonuses are at the bottom of it. When you level up and get more skill points, you're going to want to go into My Mark and check out the skill tree at the top. Right now I'm looking at the ranks and all the rewards you'll get when you get to certain levels. There are 60 total levels so far in the game. Next is the Armory, where you get to select your gear and equipment. Your weapons you've chosen already are here. There are other loadouts too for being able to switch in-game to different sets. You must purchase these first from the store, or rent them from the store with gide. The handgun and item slots you're going to need to rent from the store to fill. You also get a second ability slot, which you need to buy from the store. In the store you will find all the items you need to play War Inc. From grenades, to handguns, to abilities, to machine guns, to assault rifles, to sniper rifles. It is all in the store. But remember, everything you buy, you must go back to the armory to equip. Boosts on the other hand are passive. Once you buy them, they're there in the background. You do not have to worry about equipping them. Now for your first couple of games, I suggest you go for Browse Games and look for the 0 to 5 games. These are games for new players, where you play with other players that are just starting out in War Inc. I would play in these rooms until you're above level 5. Now when you get into the game, your team is blue, the enemy team is red. You can change teams by the top right hand corner, depending on if there's enough players on either side. Choose a spawn location to get into the game and press enter. The little circles around flags tell you how far the flag is, up or down the flagpole. If it fully captured the red, it is basically an enemy flag. now also one of their spawn points. In order to take the flag from the enemy, you are going to have to stand by the flag and make it neutral until it turns to your side. Points at the top of the screen do not start going down until either one of the teams has 50% of the flags. Once the flag is neutral, no enemy can spawn there. But it's still a good idea to keep a lookout for any other enemies that were in the area coming back to save their flag. Well, this is the end of the tutorial. Thank you for watching. I hope you have fun out on the battlefield.